Fortunately, I got this little spot over here I can sit on. It's just a little bit dirtier than usual, a little less comfortable, but it should manage for today, I hope. Really cool little spot we were playing at last week. Nice to be back at the lake. It was funny, I was getting ready to set up and I was like, you know what, I brought the neotone today. I don't need. Then I was like, you know what, I'd like to be in the shade for my own benefit, so here we are, coming back to this spot again. It's a nice, really sunny day. Anyway, happy Monday. This is Ryan from Interexistence, and welcome to today's Handpan Stroll. Have to let me know how it sounds. I can adjust the volume here. I got the speaker right here in front of me. Still kind of getting used to this whole setup. Actually just got a backpack for my speaker. So I'm walking down here with a backpack on my belly for the for the speaker, and then the handpan on my back. So I look pretty silly, but it's a whole lot easier than carrying it like this, like I did last week, or yeah, last Monday at the other spot, which was rough carrying them both like that. So I'm not gonna do that again. Backpack will be really nice for this. Song today, huh? Hear that? Probably be one of my only live streams this week. I am going to be going to my grandfather's funeral on Wednesday, so we're traveling down there on Tuesday and then back on Thursday. So at most I will be live streaming today and Friday. And there's some rain in the forecast for Friday, so we'll see how that goes. Much needed rain, honestly. We've had so little rain. The water levels are crazy low here in the lake and the brooks that we go to a lot. Hey there, Adam. Good to see you. Read it from here. No, of course I can't. Good afternoon. Yeah, this is the neotone digital handpan, so very different. Right now I have it on the F2 low pygmy. I was having fun with it. I was doing a live stream on Saturday night with this. Having fun with the harmonics. You can do harmonics pretty easily on this thing. A little bit too much fun, but it was a good time. Once I realized, oh, you know what, I can do the harmonics pretty easily on this thing, so that was fun. Pygmy. I think I have my main pans are G sharp 3, so much higher tones. So I'm having a lot of fun playing with the lower tones. F2 to F sharp 2. There's some really interesting scales on this thing. You can do pretty much any scale as long as it's got 10 notes. They do have a mutant version where the higher notes are kind of built right into the top of each tone field, but I just got the regular one, which is more than enough for me right now. main reason I got this was to do some more meditative style of stuff, which I think it works really well for. You can increase the sustain as you need. Add some reverb in there, which is a lot of fun. And big difference from the other handpans that I have, and now I can just change the scales on this thing and not have to worry about the temptation to buy more and more handpans in different scales and different styles. Alright, let me see what you're saying. I feel bad that I can't read it from back here, but I had to set it up a certain way here. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Looks like the cell reception is doing okay today too. We were having a little bit of issues with it last week, but I think I dialed in the settings a bit more. Put on that data switching thing so it can switch between T-Mobile and Verizon as needed. Which seems to work well over here. Last week at the beginning of this stream it was really bad at the spot. And then once I switched it onto that, it seemed to do a lot better the rest of the day. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. If you wouldn't mind giving this video a like and following or subscribing to the channel if you aren't already, I'd appreciate it. We do these right around 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on YouTube and Twitch on weekdays, weather and schedule permitting. Oh, did you notice the difference there? I switched it into F sharp, pygmy, instead of the F2 that we were on before. Thing. I brought it out to the fire pit the other night, like I said. I'm just jamming out there for a couple hours, having a good old time. So much fun to explore all the different scales and all the kind of different things you can do with it. And I even put it onto he-jazz for a little while, which is interesting. I don't do much he-jazz, it's not really my thing, but it's nice to be able to play around with it. Maybe it'll grow on me. A lot of people love he-jazz, that scale. I think this one has G, it might have G-sharp he-jazz, or G, I don't know. One of the two. I have it programmed into right here. It's one of the standard ones that comes with this. Oh, you can hear the geese today, huh? Nice. Of course, I'm not playing anything now, huh? Missing an opportunity. Anyway, what you're saying there? See some long text, and I can't read it from here. What do we got? Yeah, basically what I was just saying. It's so easy to get caught lost in trying out the different scales and playing around with it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like I said, it'll keep me occupied for a good long time and keep me from buying more handpans, taking up more room. Not that I wouldn't want to get another hung at some point. This can't recreate the hung. I can't recreate something as magical as that, but it's very good for what it does. happened to my camera? What are you doing, dude? I hope I didn't run out of battery already. I swear I charged it not too long ago. Huh. Alright, I'm coming. Well, let's see. Did I really run out of battery? You know why? Maybe because I was live streaming the other night. Well, that's a bummer. We're only 14 minutes into the live stream, and we got a long trek back. Yeah, it does plug into a speaker, or you can plug in headphones as well. Yeah, I think I might be screwed on the gimbal. That's probably why it was blinking at me. I noticed it blinking when I was playing a little while ago. It's probably telling me low battery. Ah, man. Welp. One of our 2 only live streams today, or this week, and I ran out of battery. That's a bummer. Let's see if there's some way I can save it here. Well, I mean, you would think it's on the tripod, it should be good to go for now, but I don't have any way to screw it into the tripod by itself. That's what I get for not checking the battery before I came out here, huh? Yeah, it's only my 3rd time at this spot, and the first time I came here, the battery died on the gimbal as well. Oh, man. Well. See if I let go of it, it's gonna fall. Oh, wait, a bird just came by. That's cool. I can't carry you around because it's not gonna stabilize the camera for you. Actually, you know what? Is that gonna hold? That is gonna hold. Alright. Check out how we're looking. It's a little off center. Well, sorry about this, guys. Thank you for sticking around if you still are. Might be able to salvage at least the playing side of the live stream. I think I'm gonna carry you through the whole nature stroll without the stabilizer. Yeah, look at that work. Oh, that's such a bummer. We got a beautiful day. We got nature behind us here. Yeah, well, I can play a little bit, even though it's kind of chopping part of my head off here. There's no way to angle it up. No, there isn't a way to angle it up. I got just to... Old... Oh, there we go. Dang it. How's that look? That's all the kind of stuff I usually do before I start the live stream. That's even worse than it was before. Oh, man. Well, thank you for those that are sticking around and enjoying the joys of live streaming in nature. There we go. That's salvageable. It's not perfect, but I'm not going to mess with it too much more. Let me check the time before we get going here. 17 minutes. Okay, well, we can play for a few more minutes. Maybe I'll play a little bit longer since I can't bring you guys on the stroll. Fortunately, the foliage isn't at its peak right now. It's really changing a lot in the area. I was going to switch the scale too. It's really changing a lot in the area. There's a lot of really beautiful red leaves, orange leaves, yellow leaves all over the place. But not as much at the spots that we typically live stream from, so we haven't quite hit the peak in these areas here. But yeah, fortunately, yeah, the nature stroll that we do after this spot, it's there's still mostly green leaves, so you won't be missing a beautiful foliage stroll today. it's fun to be able to play with the old D-Curt again. I sold mine about a month or so ago. So it's nice to have a D-Curt again. So many of the lessons for beginners are on D-Curt, so it's nice to be able to do more lessons again. Practice now. I should say I'm all out of focus now with the whole gimbal fiasco. Threw me off my game. Anyway, how much time do we have? We can play around with He-Jazz a little bit just to have some fun before we gotta pack things up. How many times have I had gimbal disasters now? 3 or 4. You would think I would learn my lesson to make sure it's charged before I head out. What did you say there? No worries. Yeah, I know. Alright, you want to hear the He-Jazz? My scale, but it's fun to play around with a little bit. South or getting ready for the cold weather if they're sticking around. So you notice this one has a different tone to it. They used the Yihama, I never know how to pronounce that one, but they used a different handpan maker for the scale sounds for the He-Jazz. The rest of them are mag handpans. So it definitely has a different tone. Playing around with that scale. Not my thing, but kind of fun. Anyway, what else we got today? I gotta get strolling pretty soon, huh? Bummer. Maybe I should just pack it up. How are we doing on time? Well, we'll try it again on Friday. Yeah, we're already at 23 minutes and I gotta pack things up here and stroll back without you guys, sadly. So hopefully you enjoyed my little fiasco here. If you wouldn't mind giving this video a like and following or subscribing to the channel, I'd appreciate it. Gotta head off to a funeral tomorrow and then I'll be back, hopefully live streaming again on Friday. Looking like the weather's gonna be a little bit cooler and cloudier and windier as well. I have my wind fur going today, but it hasn't been too windy, so if it's sounded windy on the stream, let me know. It shouldn't sound bad at all since it's not really windy here at all. Very light winds. But yeah, we'll test it out on Friday. Looking like 10 plus mile per hour winds, so. What are you saying there? Is this live? Yes, it is live. I'm gonna be wrapping things up pretty soon. Sorry for the camera being sideways a little bit there. my gimbal died on me, my stabilizer for my phone, so kind of had to prop it up a little bit as best I could. It was really nice for the first 15 minutes or so of the live stream, so if you want to go back and watch it from the beginning, you'll get a little bit better handpan playing and a better view. But right now it's kind of wonky. Anyway, I gotta pack all this stuff up. The downside of this thing is you have a little bit more stuff to deal with instead of just tossing your handpan back in the case and off you go. I think for the flexibility it really offers a lot. You can change the scale, you can change what was I thinking? You can, so if it's like an F2 pygmy, you can change it to like a G2 pygmy, like on the fly. But you have to use the app to be able to do that. Unless you have it preloaded. You can preload up to 9 scales on the instrument itself. Hotkeys they call them. And then if you want to do even further changes, you can use the app, which I've been doing as I have it plugged into my iPad. You can change the frequency as well. A lot of people love like 432 hertz instead of 440, which is standard on most handpans. So you can change it to that if you want to, which is cool. That'll be really useful for meditation type playing. Give the people what they want. If they want 432 hertz, if they want it more sustain, longer notes. Versus shorter sustain for more percussive playing. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can rewind to the beginning, or what are you watching on Twitch right now? Yeah, if you're on Twitch, the replay of this will be available pretty shortly. Be pretty quick about that. I'm live streaming on both YouTube and Twitch right now, and I do live streams almost every day, weekday around this time. I think I'm gonna bring this set up with me when I go down to Maryland for the funeral. On Wednesday. Yeah, we're probably almost at our 30-minute mark here anyway, huh? Yeah, thanks. You have a good day too. Appreciate you tuning in for a little bit. Sorry you didn't get to catch us playing live. So what I normally do is I live stream for about 20 minutes playing the handpan, and then I do a little bit of a nature stroll for about 5 to 10 minutes depending on what location we're at. And this is actually our longest nature stroll location, so sorry you guys won't be able to enjoy that today. Since I'm not gonna carry the camera around and have it be bumping around, not stabilized. Won't be very enjoyable to watch. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and sign off now before I take the tripod down, because I'm not going to be able to put the camera down comfortably. So anyway, thanks so much for tuning in to Music. Adam, M-Y-K-E, Music. Just putting some tongue drum videos I saw up on YouTube as well, so give them a follow. Anyway, hope you guys have a wonderful next few days. I'll see you guys on Friday, assuming that I'm able to live stream. And be sure to practice brief mindfulness moments throughout your day. As always, stay positive and love your life.